Hello everyone, and welcome to this edition of Deprogram Yourself. Today I wanted to talk about transhumanism, but first I wanted to show you a clip from Pastor Anderson, because he pretty much hits the nail on the head right here.
And the whole system is being run and mandated by people who are anti-God. They're not just neutral about God, they're actually anti-God. They actually have an agenda to teach atheism. They literally teach in the science class that the whole world created itself from nothing, which is stupidity and foolishness. But this is the kind of folly that comes out of the mouth of a fool. Only a stupid person would say, oh, the whole world just created itself from nothing. And if you don't believe it, you're uneducated. I mean, how ridiculous is it to think, oh, see everything that you see here? The whole universe, guess what? It all just created itself out of nothing. There's no God. Well, where did this stuff come from? Oh, it exploded. What exploded? I don't know, nothing. I mean, it's ridiculous. But literally, because people have such a desire to just kind of fit in and not question things, they will literally go along with it to the point of, you mean you don't believe in the Big Bang? It's like the emperor's new clothes. You remember the fable of the emperor's new clothes? Remember, the emperor is naked, okay? And they tell everybody, oh, he has these new clothes and they're so beautiful, and everybody talks about how great they are. And, you know, you can only see them if you're wise, though. And, of course, the guy's nude, but everybody pretends that they see it, even though nobody sees it because it isn't there. This is how education works today in America. It's just everybody's taught, hey, listen, evolution's a fact. The Big Bang's a fact. The Earth being billions of years old is a fact. Just deal with it. And nobody wants to question it because then they're going to be seen as ignorant, uneducated. How can you say it's a fact that the world came from nothing? It defies all the laws of science. No law of science that's ever been tested or proven says that things come from nothing.
All right, so that was Pastor Anderson, and he pretty much said it all. And the reason I wanted to talk about this today is because in public school, everybody gets programmed to believe in evolution, and if you even mention creationism, you're just laughed off like you're some sort of fool. But that's all by design. And the reason I say that is because they're trying to push transhumanism. So in Genesis, we know that it states that, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. But what transhumanism tries to push, so it's the belief or theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations, especially by means of science and technology. So to translate that, they want people to buy into becoming robots. And the reason that you have to learn evolution and believe that evolution is true instead of believing in creation is no one's going to go for this, turn people into robots, unless they believe that people evolve. Because why would you want to be a robot? If you were created in the image of God, you would want to stay there. You wouldn't want to turn yourself into a robot. And it's real tricky because they only teach evolution in school. Like, it's evolutionary theory. That's just a theory. And as you can see, Pastor Anderson was preaching how it's a ridiculous theory that doesn't make any sense. Neither does the Big Bang, that everything just created itself out of nothing. That's totally ridiculous. No one would ever believe that. But what they do is they have scientists repeat that lie, and they program people through television. So this is a very popular show. It's called The Big Bang Theory. And it's a bunch of scientists that are supposedly like the smartest people on the planet. And they're, physicists, and they do all this. But what the real agenda of the show is to enforce in your mind, since you only go to school for so many years, then when you get out of school, they have popular shows like this that show, see, the smart people, they all believe in the Big Bang Theory. You're just a dumb hillbilly if you believe in creationism. But you can see that they put right in here what the real agenda is. Look at his shirt. It's people evolving from monkeys into a robot. I mean, that's what this agenda is pushing. So this is transhumanism's end goal. Is first you have to believe in the Big Bang Theory, that everything created itself out of nothing. Then you have to believe that in evolution, where monkeys evolved into humans, which are eventually going to evolve into a robot. And if you don't think that this has anything to do with trampling on religion or trying to get Christianity, look at this shot. I mean, what is this? These are all the people in the show, and what's in her hand? Looks like an apple to me. So they put it out there. They put out there their whole goal, what they're trying to do. You know, they're showing the apple right there. So you have to be careful, because this is all very well planned, very well thought out. But they're always going to leave, like in this shot right here, you know, from the tree of forbidden knowledge in the garden, and then they're going to show you right here their real goal. So they hide it in plain sight. They hide it in plain sight. And, you know, when people are like, oh, that's ridiculous, none of this has to do with religion. Yeah, it does. They have an agenda, and they're laughing at everyone right here. So that's this edition of Deprogram Yourself. Let's hope everybody can wake up soon.